Good day, everyone. This is Sir John Bermoy, and in today's session, we are going to discuss about simplifying a rational algebraic expression. So, in today's learning objectives, we have at the end of the lesson, students will be able to first tell if the given expression is rational algebraic expression or not. Second, simplifies rational algebraic expressions, and the third one is display correctness in simplifying rational algebraic expressions. So any one of us here knows what is rational algebraic expression? Okay, so what is rational expression? An algebraic expression where both the numerator and the denominator are polynomials, for example, x plus 3 over x or 2x plus 3 over x, is called a rational expression. So there is an unspoken rule in dealing with rational expressions that we now need to address, and that is when dealing with numbers, we know that division by 0 is not allowed. So you cannot just divide numbers or any number to 0 because that is undefined. So, well, the same is true for rational expressions. So, when dealing with rational expressions, we will always assume that whatever x is, it won't give division by 0. So, these are the examples of rational expressions. So, first example, we have 6 over x minus 1, z squared minus 1 over x squared plus 5, and m4 plus 18m plus 1 over m squared minus m minus 6. So how to simplify rational expressions? So here are the steps required for simplifying rational expressions. Step 1. Factor both the numerator and denominator of the fraction. So remember to write the expressions in descending order. To factor out a negative number, if the leading coefficient is a negative number, and use various factoring techniques to factor each expression. Step 2. Reduce the fraction. To reduce the fraction, cancel out expressions in the numerator and denominator that are exactly the same. Okay, and the last, step 3, rewrite any remaining expressions in the numerator and denominator. And that is the steps on how to simplify irrational algebraic expressions. So we have here some examples. For example number 1, simplify x squared minus 9x minus 14 over x squared plus 2x minus 8. So let us follow the steps on how to simplify a rational expression. So for step 1, factor both the numerator and the denominator of the fraction. So we have here x minus 2 times x minus 7. So by using the FOIL method, we will multiply the two factors, and its product will be the numerator of the given, which is the x squared minus 9x minus 14. So that's it. And for the denominator, we have the factor x minus 2 times x plus 4. So the same as the way we factor the numerator, and also by multiplying the two factors using the FOIL method, which is the F stands for the first term, O for the outer terms, and I for the inner terms, and L for the last terms, we will get the product in the denominator of the given, which is the x squared plus 2x minus 8. So Step 2, reduce the fraction. So it is said in the step number 2, in reducing the fraction, cancel out expressions in the numerator and denominator that are exactly the same. So we can see here that there is x minus 2 and x minus 2 on the numerator and the denominator, so we have to cancel out these two. So for the step 3, the final step, rewrite any remaining expressions in the numerator and in the denominator. So since we canceled out x minus 2 in the numerator and the denominator, the remaining expression now is x minus 7 over x plus 4. So we just have to write them down, and that would be the answer. That would be the simplified term for the rational algebraic expression. So that's it. So thus the simplified form for x squared minus 9x minus 14 over x squared plus 2x minus 8 is now x minus 7 over x plus 4. Next example. So simplify 3x squared minus 9xy minus 12y squared over 6x cubed minus 6xy squared. So the same, we will have to follow the steps on how to simplify rational algebraic expressions. So step 1, factor both numerator and the denominator of the fraction. So we have 3 times x plus y times x minus 4y. So if we are going to multiply this one, we will be able to have the product that is on the numerator of the given. And for the denominator, we have 6x times x plus y times x minus 1. So the same with the way that we factored in the numerator. So step 2, reduce the fraction. So we have here, we have to cancel the like terms, the same expressions that could be found in the numerator and the denominator. So if we can see here, there is this x plus y in both numerator and the denominator, so we have to cancel it out. And for 3 and 6 on the numerator and the denominator, we have to reduce them into its lowest term. So since 3 is divisible by 6 also, so we find the greatest common factor, which is 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So from 3 it became 1, and from 6 it became 2. So for the final steps, rewrite any remaining expressions in the numerator and the denominator. Since we canceled the x plus y in both denominator and we reduced 3 and 6, so we now have x minus 4y over 2x times x minus y. So that's it. That is the simplified form for 3x squared minus 9xy minus 12y squared over 6x cubed minus 6xy squared. So now let's do it. Activity 1. Identify whether the following is rational algebraic or not. So for the first one, we have x squared minus x minus x squared over x minus 3. Is it a rational algebraic or not? Number 2, 1 over x minus square root of y. Number 3 is square root of a squared minus b squared. And last, x plus x cubed over x raised to the power of 4 minus 1. So for the activity 2, simplify the following rational algebraic expressions. Number 1, negative 18b raised to the power of 5 times d2 over 9bd raised to the power of 7. Number 2, 5x squared 10x plus 5 over 3x squared plus 6. I know I have it should be 5x 5x squared plus 10x plus 5 over 3x squared plus 6x plus 3. And for the third item, 9d squared over 21bd plus 3d. And 6x squared y minus 12xy squared. So that's the end of my discussion, and I hope that you have learned how to simplify rational algebraic expressions. Thank you and God bless.